Hey guys, and welcome to the first episode of Stranded Deep. So I finally got it. Figured why not. So we're going to give it a try. Right now I only have one mod going. We're going to start a new game. I was tinkering with it for about 20 minutes or so. I'm going to skip the intro because I don't, and I'm also going to go into options and turn the music down, audio down just a little bit. There we go. I want to be able to hear, but I want to be able to hear me too. Alright, so we are on a raft. There's a paddle. Now I have played very little of this. In fact, this is a completely different island than I just had. Ooh, there's a boat wreck down there. I know very little about it. I just know a few basics. Just from watching a couple other YouTube videos. So we're going to learn together. I'm going to screw up. You're going to point it out. And that's all right. Look, that shark was chasing me. He wanted a little bit of zane meat. So, start out with a lighter, a pocket knife, and a bottle of water. Alright, so we picked up... Ooh, there's another one. These are lashings. You use these to make stuff. We're going to run around and we're going to pick up stuff like sticks. You can get your own by cutting down these palm trees, but the game looks great. I've seen, like I said, I've seen a couple Let's Plays, one or two episodes, just to kind of get the idea of what's going on in the game and how it plays and stuff like that. But I don't know anything beyond the basics. What'd we get? Oh, flippers. I know they help you swim faster. That's all I know. So, ooh, what's in here? There's another box. Some duct tape. Ooh, there's another ship. There's a rock, another stick. I want to make me an axe. And that's one of the things that I did see on the basics was that you use sticks and stones and stuff like that. You pile it, oops, wrong button. You hit tab. Now, I want to show you before I start laying stuff down. The one mod that I have, I saw another guy, he mentioned it on one of his videos and highly suggested it. So I went ahead and got it. And it's just an inventory. Ooh. There's that. I'll wait until I make an axe. I don't want to break my knife. Alright, there's another. Now, if you look, now I've got more than 4. Normally, in this game, you only get 4 of a type of item in an inventory slot. So, what the mod does, the only thing that the mod does is it takes it up to 8. So I can have 8 sticks there, 8 rocks there, 8 of each item in its slot, but you still only get the 8 slots. So I don't figure it's much of a cheat because I figure you can carry 8 lashings or, ooh, potato plant. Or you could carry, 8 sticks or 8 potatoes. To me, it's not a game hindering or altering cheat, really. It's pretty much what I figured it ought to be. It ought to be about 8 or 10 of each item. Now these apparently regrow over a period of time. I don't know how long. But we're just kind of going to run around and gather up some stuff and, check out the inner island. And then we'll start branching out, checking out the outer island, looking for the little boat wrecks and stuff. So we're only going to hit the ones like this one that are right here on the island. You hold, ooh, another pair of flippers, which is nothing. I can't use them. There's like 3 boat wrecks right here on this island, though. That's crazy. So, I think we've gotten all the yucca and the potatoes over there. We're going to come back over here and see what we can't find. And it's just normal WASD to walk, and you hold shift to walk fast. You can hit C and it'll make you duck down. Now, there is an option in options to make, where's it at? input maybe? Yeah, toggle crouch. If it's checked, you have to hold C, and then when you let off C, you stand back up. If you uncheck it, hit apply, then when you hit C, you crouch and you stay there, and then when you hit C again, you come up, which is the way that I prefer it. There's a palm tree. They'll have coconuts up in them. Is that one got any? Yeah, this one's got some. And you just kind of push against the palm tree, aiming upwards. And you hold left click. There we go. And if you hold down, you'll walk down the palm tree. You'll climb down it. Now, these coconuts, these are green coconuts, but if you hit them with an axe, they'll turn into coconuts. Or a knife. Now you can hit them one time, and it'll turn into a drinkable coconut. And that noise means that my inventory is full. So we got to come back over here by the boat, wherever the boat was. Where was the boat? There it is. Ooh, it was a rock. This looks like a good little starter house place right here. I think this is where we're going to start out camping. Because I know you can build like houses and things like that. Alright, so let's, you hit Q to drop stuff. Whoops. E picks stuff up. Now we'll put all our building materials over here. Right here's a good place. And then we'll put a few rocks down here. Now we'll go back and get them others. Yucca plant. I don't remember exactly where we were. Coconuts is what we're looking for. Put it over here, maybe? No. I think we'd come back and around this way. I knew where we were. Oh, there we go. So now you can pick these up. Now that takes up two different places. Just so you know. Because one of them's a drinkable coconut and the other one's just a regular coconut. So you can throw these down. You can hit them once with a knife and they become drinkable coconuts, and now they only take up one spot. Or you could have just carried them back as green coconuts. Like this. And we can, since we can carry 8 of those. Want to collect up all these coconuts. Because coconuts you can drink. They're like a source of water. There's one up there. A couple actually. But they're also a source of food if you eat them. Alright, we got 7. We can carry one more. There's one right there. Alright, there's 8. Any more? Oh, we're right back here at the base. So we'll take, and since we've got our potatoes over here, we'll put our coconuts over here. And then we'll put these coconuts right here. And there's no containers or anything like that in the game. So you just kind of got to, you know, deal with the way things are. You can't put things in boxes or crates or whatever. All right, we can make us a crude axe now. To do this, you just basically hold left click. I can make a crude axe, a crude hammer, which we're going to make one of those too. And there's the axe. There's the hammer. And now you can take it off. And there's nothing. So notice how there's only one dot for the reticule? That means that you don't have enough to make anything. So that's fine. Here, we'll pick this up. Now we have enough. Notice there, it's 3 now. Notice how it's got 3 dots? That means you've got enough materials laying there to make something. So we'll make us a campfire. Temporarily, we'll put it right over here. You can't move a campfire after you put it down. That's all I know. So you got to make sure you put it where you want it. But you can destroy it with an axe. Or supposedly. I haven't tried, so I don't know. Alright. And so I guess it's time to start beating down some trees now that we've got a crude axe. Which one's the axe? That one. So you want to get these tall ones. And I figure we'll try and get us enough trees and stuff like that and rocks, and there's a tree. Now we can go like this. And that'll break it free from the trunk. There it goes. So that's now 2 separate pieces. And now we can do this another 10 times, I believe, and it'll turn it into sticks. Oh, the excitement. 4 sticks. And you just keep doing this until you build up enough sticks. And then you'll get the palm fronds from the end. And eventually we'll run out of trees. And when you run out of trees, that's what the other islands are for. You start heading out to the other islands on your little raft, and then you collect materials there and bring it back. And you just keep building, and you build up your campfire, and there's fishing things you can, not fishing, but fish traps you can, well, it is spear fishing. But we'll get to all that as we play. I don't know how many episodes of this we'll do. We'll probably do 25 to 30 minute episodes. And then after the episodes, I'll do stuff, a lot of the maintenance stuff, like cutting down trees and all this other stuff. Now, one cool thing that you can do, and I do like how that gap gets bigger and bigger until it falls over, is you can hold right click and you can hold on to something and you can drag it. So say I didn't want to cut that down over there. I wanted to go ahead and cut it over here where it's closer to base. You can drag that tree over here closer to base and then cut it up. And then you don't have to tote all the stuff. You could just leave all the wood laying there. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pause the recording and I'm going to cut down about 5 or 6 of these trees, have a whole bunch of materials, and then I'll be right back. Alright, so we're back. I got quite a bit of sticks down. I cut down like 3 or 4 trees. Got some lashings, got a bunch of palm fronds. Don't have very many rocks though. So unfortunately, because of that, I don't really remember what I did with the rocks. I don't even see them. It's starting to get dark though, and unfortunately at night you really can't see anything. I mean, you can see, but very basic. Not very well, at least. But here's another thing. You got a watch bring up. Shows you your arm. Shows you the day. 0 days survived. Shows you the time, the temperature, nighttime, daytime. You left click and it brings up your health, your food, your hunger bar, and your thirst bar. And that's by holding F. So let's see what we can make. We got a hammer, right? So we can make foundations. Now we can beef up our campfire also. You just, but you have to put the stuff near what you're building. Alright, there's a dead crab, so we're going to cook us something to eat. Campfire, you light it with your fire. Pick up the crab with the right mouse button. You just kind of hold it over here. Now I've laid it down there on top. Then you kind of wait and you'll hear a ding. Kind of like a microwave. And you'll find crabs just running around. They're kind of pretty common. Get back up there. You can just sit here and hold it. This is kind of the bane of the initial campfires. You have to kind of keep the food on top of it yourself. You will eventually build it up to where we have like a fire spit, and then we can take and just attach food to it and then go on about our way and come back and get it whenever. Food, it doesn't seem overcooked, so I don't know, but it didn't seem to in the one video that I watched, or two videos that I watched. There it goes. Now if you look at it, it'll say cooked crab. So if we pick this guy up, it's now in our hands. We can hold F, see if we're hungry, and we are kind of hungry. So if you hit left click, you'll eat it. Now if we hit F, we've gotten some food. Same thing with these potatoes. I don't know if you can cook potatoes though. Apparently you can. I don't know if you benefit from cooking a potato, but we're going to see. We ain't got a whole lot we can do right now anyway because it's too dark to see anything. Now you have to put wood back in here in your fire when it goes out, and it will eventually go out. It'll burn for about a day. Or at least that's about how long. It's almost a day. It seemed that for me. Because I played, like I said, for about a half hour, 45 minutes. And I built a campfire off the bat and lit it and cooked up a couple crabs. Because I'd seen them do that in the videos. And I don't know if this potato's actually cooking. Yeah, I guess it is. A cooked potato. All right, let's see. We only have one. We're only off by one, so we'll wait and eat that later. We're only down one thirst too. We're going to kill this crab so it doesn't run off anywhere. Food apparently doesn't spoil either. We kill these crabs because we got like 5 of them right here. So there's a bunch of food that we can be cooking later. Again, we don't need it right now. Now it's night, the light's up enough, the moon's up enough, we can see, but I still can't see any rocks. I know I picked up some, I just don't know what I did with them. Maybe I laid them underneath this stuff? No? I am looking there, but I'm not seeing it under that stuff either. I don't know what I did with the rocks. I know I picked a few up, or I thought I did. Coconuts, crabs, potatoes. Oh, I might have, excuse me, I might have used them to make the campfire. So we'll kind of walk around in the dark, or half dark, or whatever, and see if we can't find us a few rocks. Really can't see anything when the shadows are in the way. Yeah, it's going to be pretty frivolous to try and find any. I think we need like 6 or 8 to make the next phase of the campfire. And we need one to make a spear. Yuca's back. So we can get some more lashings. Or this is one I missed. Could very well just be one that I missed. Yeah, because there's a stick. It's running really good. I mean, I'm running a steady. I've got my frames locked at 60 when I'm recording, and it's not bobbing off 60 frames at all, and it's on ultra. So the game runs well. Let's run over here and look and see if we can't find some rocks. You should be able to like beat one of these into rocks or something. With a hand, oh, rock. There we go. Are you serious? Our inventory's full? All right, we're going to eat this potato. Now we can get some rocks. That knife's smaller. All right, that yucca plant's not completely grown back yet. So we must have missed that other one. There's a potato plant. Oh, goodness. Let's go put some of this stuff up. The inventory is the biggest bane to me in this game because you only get 8 slots. You can't get a backpack or anything like that. You can't make anything to, or at least I don't, I assume you can't. I've never seen anybody use anything more. All right, let's say we'll put these lashes right over here. We'll put the, I'm not going to cut anything right now, so we'll put the axe down here. We'll put the hammer down here. Don't really need the lighter unless I'm lighting the fire, so we'll put the lighter over here by the fire. Right down there be fine. Put the water bottle over here. And we'll put this stick over here in the pile. And now we'll go back and we'll get them potatoes. And it's starting to light up some. When it lights up some, we'll go out and check those shipwrecks that we saw coming in. And see if we can't find us a, there's a stick. See if we can't find us a, any treasure. It's not really treasure, but you find all kind of really cool tools that are really useful. There's a few coconuts that were over here. Might have to travel to the other islands to get rocks, because I don't know how to get them or make them or whatnot. I'm guessing, oh no, I just saw a rock somewhere. There we go. They're hard to see. But we might have to travel to the other islands to get rocks, the rocks that we need, because rocks seem to be about the hardest thing to find. I mean, you can always cut down trees to get, ooh, look at all them guys. All right, stay up there then, coconut. Yeah, it's alpha. I'm not seeing any more rocks. But there's a shipwreck right out there. There's a rock. All right, so we found 3, which is not many at all. There's a shark out there too. We'll go out here and we'll explore this shipwreck. Kind of hoping that shark don't come over here and mess with us. There we go. Ooh, a machete. That's good. All right, there's nothing in here. And we've got them flippers. That's why we're swimming so fast, if you're curious. On top of the water, you do kind of normal speed, but if you go down under the water, you swim really fast. So let's head back. You can use a machete for all the things, excuse me, that we've been using the knife for. And yeah, I think we've pretty much scavenged this island up. I mean, things come back. like them yucca plants that we'd cut down, they come back. I do not know if the trees grow. So like you've got these, you know, short palm trees and stuff, or palm trees. I don't know if it'll ever get taller. I don't know that much about the game yet. But there's a yucca tree. A few more lashing. And then you want to get them just about every chance you can, because you use lashings and rocks quite often, and trees, and especially once we start building. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this actually takes one more hit than the crude axe does. So apparently the crude axe is a little bit better. I know that you can get a real axe, and it apparently works even better. So we'll lay this down here. We'll go pick up our hammer, and we'll build the base, some of the base of our little fort here. Don't need that. We can put those over here. Some potatoes. Some more coconuts. And a stick. Alright, so we're going to start before the end of this episode, since we're kind of close. We're going to go on to the hammer. Notice everything turns blue. That means you're doing construction. We're going to do a foundation. We're going to find the highest point of ground, which is right about here. And we're going to start building our foundation right there. So there's 1. 2. 3. Now, I don't know how big we're going to build it. It'll probably end up being pretty big, but as you can see, we've eaten up all the sticks that we had. Alright, so we can take these guys. Make another one. I don't know. We'll see how big it needs to be. But there we go. We got some basic foundation for our house. We're going to live on this island, at least for right now. We'll eventually leave it. But to start out, we're going to build us a little foundation, put us some walls up. We're not really, I doubt, you know, with this first one that we'll actually do like 2-story, because you can do 2-story houses apparently, according to the patch notes. But we'll see. I mean, I don't know. We'll see. Depends on what you guys think of the videos, and if you guys want to see more of it, then that's what we'll do. We'll just keep building and going, exploring and exploring shipwrecks and finding all the other, you know, really cool tools and water tanks, and you can build a raft, and then you can get parts from shipwrecks that you can build motors, boat motors for the rafts, so that you can go around really fast. Because as you saw, it's actually pretty slow travel on this. But in the next episode, we'll head out to one of the islands and get some more rocks and some more wood and stuff like that, and bring it back and make some more of this and some walls and get us a real campfire going so that we can start cooking food, and I mean really cooking food. And that campfire fell through the floor, as you can see. They do that when they burn up. For some reason they drop down. I don't know if it's usable. I don't know. Let's grab a stick. We'll put a stick in it. Let's see if when we put a stick in it, it pops back up. It does a little bit. Let's grab another stick and see what happens. See if we can make it pop all the way back up. Yeah, it gets back up a little bit. Okay, so that just means there's not much to it, that's all. You can apparently use palm fronds too. You can put palm fronds on it. So we'll see. We'll grab some more. Yeah, it's not taking anymore now. So that's all the way built back up. Okay, that's what it is then. It burns down, and then you have to build it back up. All right, so we learned something. All right, guys, that's the end of the first episode. Hope you've enjoyed this. If you have, please like, comment, subscribe. Hit that thumbs up button, and I'll do more episodes. If you don't like it, you don't like it. If you do, you let me know. All right, and maybe in one of the next episodes, we'll kill one of them sharks, because apparently you can cut them sharks up and cook them too. So, yeah, hope you've enjoyed it. Y'all have a great day.